Hello class, this is Mr. Lucero and we are going to continue with a new activity. Unit number 6, grammar number 1. This activity is on page 94 and then we're going to continue on page 95. We're going to work 2 pages during this lesson. So, let's focus on the activity. Present, progressive, affirmative, and negative. Look, when we talk about progressive, in this case present progressive, we're talking about activities that are in progress, okay? And it's a very easy tense, so try to pay attention. Activity number 1. Read the sentences below, then underline the main verbs. Okay, for example, letter A, she's playing baseball. Okay, letter A. Letter B, they're dancing. What is the main verb? Exactly. Now, in this case, in letter A is pledging, and in letter B is dancing. No, those are our main verbs. Pledging, I repeat once again, dancing. So, can you see something different from the verb you know? For example, if we check our previous class, we have play, go, and do. We have catch, dance, dive, hit, jump, kick, lose, run, score, shout, throw, train, walk, and win. Let's focus on this one, play. And here says pledging. Aha, this is the difference, the ing form. Dance, dancing, ing form. This is going to be aquí, ¿no? Aquí, la clave, aquí, to understand our topic. Well, let's continue. Number 2. Read the sentences in activity 1 again. What is the auxiliary verb? What is the auxiliary verb? So there is a verb that help the other verb, the main verb, no? Can you remember pledging and dancing? There is another verb. What is the auxiliary verb? Yes, it's this one, no? And that one. But we call it the verb be, okay? The verb be. When we want to talk about the verb be, we talk about 3, okay? Because the verb be in the present have 3 forms: is, are. Okay? For example here, I'm snowboarding. In this moment, I'm doing the activity. What's the activity? Snowboarding. Number 2, you, you're doing exercise. Let me see. You're, like this. Okay, you're doing exercise. He, she, it. That is very easy. S, dancing. Okay, s, dancing. He's dancing, she's dancing, it's dancing. Or finally, we, you and they are doing gymnastics. Okay? Okay, listen. This is very easy. For example, in some books, you can find this. I am, excuse me because of the letter, you are, and here is, no, he is. That is good, okay? That is good. You can say I am, or you can say am. You can say you are, or you can say your. You can say he is or his. There is no problem. That is called contraction. Now let's continue in the second part. In the second part says negative. Be careful. When I use this form, it is called affirmative. And in the negative form is very easy. When I say am, am not. No, and the apostrophe. Aren't, here is like this. Is not. And here also, like the second one, no? Aren't. There are two forms to use this. Now you can say are not or aren't. Okay, is not or isn't. For example, I'm not training. This is the only form. Be careful. You aren't pledging. That is good. We, you, they aren't pledging. In this case, he, she, it's, or he's not hitting the ball, or he isn't. We're going to check this, the other form in class. So this is like a little bit for you, no? Piece of information. Well, now let's continue with number 4. Look at the sentences in the chart. What is the full form of the auxiliary verb? In this part, we're going to see the full form. Okay? For example, when the book says like this, no? And this is equal to then it says like this, and this is equal to are, and then it says no, like this, and this is equal to is. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to fix this. Give me a second. Style. Oh, excuse me. Style 12. This is much better. No, and in blue. Okay, this contraction, no, in this one, this letter M is what I was telling you before, no? This one is this, and this is this. So you can say I'm snowboarding, or you can say I am snowboarding. You're doing exercise, or you are doing exercise. He's dancing, she's dancing, it's dancing, or he is dancing, she is dancing, it is dancing. Okay, and in the negative form, okay, let me see, I'm going to continue. In the negative form says like this, no? Not, and it is equal to not. In the second one says it's like this, no? I wrote this, it's not. Okay, and it's equal to is not. And in the last one says it's like this. Let me see. It's like this, are not. Excuse me, aren't. No, and it's like this, are not. Okay, class. This is the correct form, or the full form. Okay, it is called the full form, so that you can check this. Okay, you can check this. You can say I'm not, or I'm not. It's not, and some books says isn't. No, could be also isn't. I'm going to change this. Is not. Excuse me. Like this. Isn't. Isn't is not. Aren't. Here. Aren't, are not. Okay. Perfect. Now let's see. When we talk about progressive, we need to check the verbs. In this case, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 examples in 4 categories. But remember that we had a lot of vocabulary here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 verbs. Okay, 14 verbs. And here there are 3 more, no? Play, go, and do. 17 verbs. So be careful. The idea is this. If you follow this rule and you understand this rule, it is going to be easy. But if you don't understand this and you can use this, it is going to be so hard to understand. For example, those are rules, okay? For example, in rule number 1 says, most verbs add ing. Most verbs, okay? It's very common to use the verb plus ing. Do, doing, okay? Do, doing. And what about play? Play, you write the same, pledging. And that's it. And that's it. There is a second rule. It says consonant plus E. No? Omit the E and add ing. For example, dive finishes in E. What says the rule? Letter E, bye-bye, and just add ing. Dive, diving. What about lose here? Lose, okay, letter E, bye-bye, and you add ing. Losing. Rule number 1 and rule number 2. Now let's continue. Rule number 3. IE. Change IE to Y and add ing. There are few verbs. There are not a lot. There are few for this rule. Lie, for example, lie and tie. What says the rule? Those ones, I and E, change into Y. And finally, add ing. Lie, lying, tie. Tie. What says the rule? Bye-bye, IE, letter Y, ing, tying. That is the rule. Easy. And there is one more rule. One vowel and one consonant, double consonant, and add ing. Okay? I remember when I was studying, my teacher said, check the last 3 letters. The last one. For example, in this case, hit has only 3 letters. And you see from the back, from the last one. Consonant, letter T. Vowel, letter A. Consonant, letter H. The last consonant, in this case, letter T, is repeated. And you add ing. Hit, hitting. For example, in the case of begin, begin has 5 letters. Focus on the last 3. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Consonant, vowel, consonant. I say begin, the last consonant is repeated, and you add ing, beginning. That is the rule. Okay? Remember, most verbs add ing. There is no problem. But if you see those kind of verbs, like finishing in E, or IE, or consonant, vowel, consonant, that is the idea. For example, let me see. Let's go back to the verbs here. For example, here I have catch. Catch is a normal verb, you add ing. Dance, look, dance finishes in E. What says the rule? Let me see. Letter E, bye-bye. Dancing. And the example was here, no? Dancing without E. Let's continue another example. Dive was there, no? Letter E, bye-bye, and ing, diving. Hit, hitting. Consonant, vowel, consonant. The last consonant is repeated. Jump. Jump is the first rule. No problem. Jumping. You add ing. Kick. Kicking. No problem. No, you add ing. Lose. Finishes in E. Okay, so you omit letter E. Bye-bye letter E, and you add ing. Losing. Look at this. Run. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Double consonant, double N. Running with double N. Score. Score, teacher finishes in E. Scoring without E. Shouting, no? Normal, the first rule. Throwing, the first rule. Training. Consonant, vowel, consonant? No, it's consonant, vowel, vowel. Training, normal, in the first category. Walk, walking, the first category. No? When I say the first one, is here. Most verb add ing. And the last one is win. Consonant, vowel, consonant. The last consonant is repeated. Win, winning. Double N. Winning. Okay? Perfect. Now let's see. Let's see if you understand the idea. Complete the sentences with present progressive form of the verb in parentheses. So what do you have to do? To add ing, but remember to follow the rules. Okay, remember to follow the rules. Where are the rules? The rules are here, no? The rules are here in activity number 5. Now let's see. Give me a second, my laptop is kind of crazy. But the activity I'm going to read here, I have my book. There is no problem, I can continue with the lesson. Says, complete the sentences with the present progressive form of the verb in parentheses. It's October and we. Between parentheses, the verb is watch. The Chicago Marathon. Watch. Finishes in E? No. Consonant, vowel, consonant? No. And the last one, what was? IE? No, that is normal. Watching. So the answer is watching. Okay, watching. I'm going to write here so that you can try to see the first example. Watch, watching. Perfect. Over 40,000 people participate in this marathon. Hey, mister, finishes in E. Participate. So, what's the rule? Letter E, bye-bye, and you add ing, participating. Okay, participating. Some people, between parentheses, run, and other jog. Consonant, vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel, consonant. The last consonant, repeat. Running and jogging with double N and double G. Perfect. Letter D. Many runners collect money for charity. Yeah, collecting. Perfect. Look, that man wearing a very funny t-shirt. Okay, class, listen. You did, you understand about this part, the rules, but the problem is that you missed something. Remember this part. In affirmative sentences, for example, you omit this. We are running or watching, I'm sorry. We are watching. Or the contraction, no? Maybe the contraction is like this. We're running or we're watching. Over 40,000 people are participating. Excellent. Some people are jogging and others are, some people are running and others are jogging. Many runners are collecting money for charity. Look, that man, it's only one person, that man is wearing a very funny t-shirt. So this is the correct form. Remember, we need to concentrate on the rules, but also we need to see the construction of our sentences. Okay? And here we have the pronunciation. Let's see. Listen and practice. Let's see. We're waiting for the audio. I don't know what happened. Aha. It doesn't work. Let me see once again. Let's see.
Unit 6, Track 60, Pronunciation. Activity 1.
Doing, hitting, participating, watching.
Okay, that is the pronunciation with ing form. Now let's continue. Remember, practice this in your house. It's going to be useful. Let's continue with number 2.
Unit 6.
In this part, what do you have to do? Easy. You are going to listen. Which word do you hear? Swim or swimming? Win or winning? Play or playing? Train or training? Just check what you listen to.
Track 61, Pronunciation. Activity 2. A.
Swim,
B.
winning,
C.
playing,
D.
train.
So, if you couldn't listen, you can repeat this part on your laptop and there is no problem. Okay? Now, activity number 7, right? Complete sentences using the present progressive in negative. In negative, in this part was affirmative. What is negative? This part. I win the race. I am or am not winning the race. He played hockey today. Exactly. He is playing hockey today. My friends watch TV. My friends aren't watching TV. I'm sorry, he was negative. No, I am not winning the race. He isn't playing hockey today. My friends aren't watching TV. Emma trained for the marathon. Emma isn't training for the marathon. We swim now. We aren't swimming now. They have fun. They aren't having fun. Okay, class. This is being our page 94 about present progressive. Thank you so much. See you in a different video.